you've worked with someone previously and that person has fucking let you down. And that is fucking painful because as an entrepreneur, you tend to isolate because for the most of the time previously, I would just be closed in my room, grinding fucking hard, and sometimes you fucking feel alone. And to have someone that 100% you know for you to respond to your messages, is going to be there for even doing meetings, that's something that just you can just not compare it, because sometimes you just need a little bit more of your encouragement and support, and I didn't get it from my previous mentor. And I know a lot of people that are thinking about whether to work with you or not, whether you are a good guy or not, are thinking, well, this guy is just gonna be another bastard that's just gonna take my money and then forget about me. That didn't happen, guys. That didn't happen with me. I do not know with the rest of the clients, but I can tell this guy is a good guy.
All right, so today we're here on a new client interview, and today we're here with Santos. And I've been working with Santos right now for a decent amount of time, and we've been able to achieve something fucking crazy. I just literally convinced him to come to Cape Town as well. Same as the prior testimony with Mark. So he is, you know what I mean, right? So listen, brother,
Yo, guys.
like it's absolutely amazing that you're here. You have an amazing client, and today I just want to talk about the roadmap of how we've been able to scale to the level where you're at now and what your experience was based on everything. So clients and whatever, everything that everybody that watches this video, all prospects and viewers can just get to understand how they can do the exact same shit. So if you want to do an introduction, it would be amazing, bro.
Yeah. So basically, my name is Santos. I run a lead gen agency with clients in Spain. And I just, straight off the bat, I want to say that if everyone has ever considered to work with them, just do it. Like, your money is always going to make an ROI. I even made an ROI before working with him. Like, I just copied his strategies on his YouTube video and I made the money. So please make yourself a favor and work with this guy. I'm super happy. But yes, I just wanted to say that from the
I
beginning.
appreciate that, bro. Like I do really appreciate that. And like tell me about, because you said like YouTube videos are valuable, which is awesome, and which is probably the reason why you pay. You got even more value, so we scaled it. It's exactly the reason why you're here right now. The most important thing is, where were you when you were starting out? Like what was your mindset? Was just like the environment that you were in and the way you were operating compared to the situation that you're in now?
Yeah. I even feel embarrassed to talk about that because it was completely different. Like back then, I think it was, how was it? 1 year ago, something like that. Super stressed with the agency because I tried this Charlie Morgan course, didn't work. I tried to work with this person, didn't work. I tried to get this mentoring, let me down, I found a lot of stuff on this journey, but actually to just realize that if you got something in your focus, if you got something in your mind, like you're probably gonna get there sooner if you get help from the right people. So essentially, at the situation I was literally charging 150 euro, like 150 euros for a setup fee per client. That was an absolute nightmare. I do not wanna see anyone doing that because it's just a fucking stress. A lot of clients didn't really get results from them or for them. I wasn't really satisfied with them. I wasn't even making money like that. Like everything was bad, really. Everything was bad. And bro, right now we closing 10K deals and we closing last week, I believe I closed two clients on two retainers, that's like mm, 3K MRR. So I'm super happy, really. I'm super happy. Which, by the way, I didn't told you before, but I've got like one client from December, one client from December as well, one client from this week, one client from December as well,
Bro's going
and one
crazy.
client from December as well, pending to close. Four of them, I would put my hand in fire. They are gonna close 100%. But yes, like deals are getting close, and this is for far more, much more money than what I would do back then when I was charging ridiculous amount of money for working.
Crazy, brother. Crazy. What has been the main thing that has made you transform towards fucking operating based on charging 250 bucks, not being satisfied at where you at? Because I remember, bro, we were on the sales call. You were stuck, bro. I remember that. I have that sales call record. I can send it to you. Like, I remember
Yeah,
the exact
like
sales call that we had compared to you now, bro. Like, just as a person, you have changed the way you operate, the way you think, and the way you view things, which I do think is very important to understand because most people want to get to your situation where they can travel the world, do the things they like, right? And build an efficient company that is sustainable, that gives them predictable cash flow.
honestly, bro, if I have to mention, like, if I had to mention one thing that helped me, I couldn't because there was actually, you think you learn the things and you don't remember, but when you actually get to realize all the things that you've learned, I learned about how to communicate better your value. I learned about how to actually have a brand that people feel attracted to. I learned about actually how to deliver service. I improved my media buying. I improved my sales. I
Ads.
improved my track. I improved a lot of things. I literally cannot mention one thing. But for example, if I had to mention one, bro, the communication is something and the branding is something that is gonna be for me for all my life. Like I just know that I'm gonna multiply this value that I've gotten like millions of times because that's something you learn once and that sticks all your life. If you learn how to communicate, how to
Correct.
convey an emotion, how to give the right image, bro, that's just gonna make you a shit ton of money.
Brother,
Like
even
it
with
has made me a lot of money. I've even sold this service to my clients, you know. I've even sold branding services to my clients. I've got
bro,
one, two, three. Three of my clients are gonna start doing branding because of what I learned working with you.
your ads will increase, will get a higher ROAS the moment you have a very efficient communication style. Your sales closing rate will become higher. And this is just one of the aspects that is not even the technical aspects of business, like offer acquisition, conversion,
Yeah.
right? Because we talked about ads as well. How's that changed? You said media buying, explain, like the ROAS and everything
Bro,
has been working
like
well.
there's a lot of things that actually changed with my ad. For example, one thing that I have to say is that I actually started tracking and analyzing and testing stuff in a better way. I just copied you and I found out my ads to perform better, you know. I fucking get like 2, 3 euro cost per lead, stuff like that. And I get a ridiculous amount of volume of my on leads that I cannot even book all of them, you know. Or I even have to reduce the amount of I spend, which previously I would spend more. I've also known other ways of actually getting leads a little bit more qualified. Well, a little bit way more qualified. For example, the messaging campaigns, for example, the follower ads campaigns, all these things just make your return on investment much more powerful because you
Exactly, bro.
actually just make more money. You know, you get better leads, you improve your closing rate. I, I cannot complain, man. In fact, I'm here on this video, man. Every time you close, like when you make your offer, when you make your pricing, when you close a new deal, to just think, how can I get this client the best results possible? You know, that
Delivery.
is the only thing exactly. Because a lot of times before, I would just get plugged into the rat thing of trying to
Rat
get
race,
more and
bro.
more
It's
clients.
an
Yeah,
unlimited
exactly. You know,
cycle, bro, of
exactly.
constant
You
push.
get more
You
clients,
know,
you do not deliver, they leave. You wanna,
point.
fuck, they leave.
You
You
go
wanna
from a
get more clients.
commoditized agency to productizing a proper service. That's the point.
Exactly, exactly. And bro, that actually is not like it's simple. It's easy, but most of people don't do it because it's a little bit painful because you actually have to think something which is guaranteed to work for your clients, you know. How can you actually do that? Then you have to take more responsibility on the ads that you're running, you know, on the advice that you're given, on the accountability, bro. One of the things that I actually had to mention is that sometimes I would just put all responsibility on myself for their ads and campaigns to give the result. Once I actually understood your position, I actually started to ask more from clients, you know, not just more money, because that's of course something I did, but also ask for more commitment to the campaigns, you know, more commitment to the leads that I give you. Before I would sometimes get situations in which I just send a lead to a company and they just don't respond to that lead or don't give any contact for 1 week, you know. You give
There's
1 week
no
to lead
about.
and
I get what you mean, and it's about optimizing. Like this is what people don't understand. They think their problem relies. They're stuck in scaling or building because their problem relies in one component. But it's about separate components with different segments, and then optimizing every single one of them. You're like
exactly.
the majority of the market doesn't understand how to build and scale a proper agency or consulting company because they think that their problem lies in something else. They cannot figure out where their problem comes from. And the moment they think it's a certain problem, it doesn't have to be that problem because if they would be able to solve it, they would have already done it most of the time. You know what I mean? And that is why getting to access to the right people, going to Cape Town right now with the right people, makes people realize on how you
Eh,
can set yourself into the right perspective to get insights from other people, bro. That is so extremely important because you can only see things from one fucking direction the moment you do everything yourself. You know what I
yeah.
mean? And the optimization in components happens. And obviously it comes down to the front end, marketing, acquisition, conversion, and the back end, team systems and fulfillment.
And I know this has nothing to do with what we actually were talking about, but I just realized that I haven't mentioned anything about the communication. And I have to explain one experience I had. Previously, I worked with one mentor of mine, which he helped me a lot. If there's something good about me, I do not care if you're better or worse person. I just take what I learned from you, and that's like solely the only thing which I'm gonna care about. You know, what do I learn from you? From my past mentor, I also learned a lot of stuff, but he was a little bit all over the place. Let's just say that. You know, sometimes he would not show to calls. Sometimes he would just not respond to your messages for days and days and days. You know, and I know that a lot of people that see this video are probably in a similar situation, bro. Like you've worked with someone previously and that person has fucking let you down. And that is fucking painful because as an entrepreneur, you tend to isolate because for the most of the time previously, I would just be closed in my room, grinding fucking hard, you know. And sometimes you fucking feel alone. And to have someone that 100% you know for you to respond to your messages, is going to be there for even doing meetings, that's something that just you can just not compare it, you know, because you know sometimes you just need a little bit more of your encouragement and support, you know, and I didn't get it from my previous mentor. And I know a lot of people that are thinking about whether to work with you or not, whether you are a good guy or not, are thinking, well, this guy is just gonna be another bastard that's just gonna take my money and then forget about me. That didn't happen, guys. That didn't happen with me. I do not know with the rest of the clients, but I can tell this guy is a good guy, you know.
I appreciate it a lot, bro. That absolutely means a lot that you say that, and I prioritize these things even more than always making money and always doing all these things, right? I think just like setting clear expectations and serving what you practice and practicing what you preach is so extremely important,
Mm.
you know. And I think that is also the way you scale and grow within business, because these things are just extremely important in terms of growth, you know, and sustainability and just morality, facts towards yourself and facts towards the things that that you express towards other people. And I think when you're always honest to people, nothing can really go wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That for me, that is one of the things that when I was thinking about working with you, I was questioning myself and I had doubts about it, but now
What
I
were
know
the
it's
doubts
not
you
a
had? I'm
doubt
actually curious.
anymore.
What were the doubts you had?
Bro, like, is this guy legit? You know, is he actually delivering good service for his clients? You know, is he actually gonna do the same that the previous mentor did, which was just mm, stop responding to my messages and disappear? You know, I just had those questions, and since I'm a guy that I just act, you know, most of the times, yeah, I might have some doubts, but I'll just I rather to get a little bit of regret of having done something that having the thought of what could have happened, you know. So I essentially act and it turned out well, honestly. Like again, I am here. That's the proof, you know.
I appreciate that, bro. And I think you make a very good point. And I think like serving in the best possible way you can is important. And first of all, setting the expectation is very important because then people can really not be satisfied. It's just that people take money over
Oh, as
expectation.
well. Super important as well. Something else I have to say, like, please, guys, once I started working with Nick, I started improving the way I set expectations. And if you do not set expectations with your clients, consider that like just churning your clients. If you do not set expectations, expect them
You
to
put
leave
all the
in a
responsibility
couple
on
months.
yourself, bro. That's impossible.
Exactly, exactly. Now, when I get new clients, it's like, bro, the only way you do not get the results you want is because you're not on the level. You're not being good enough. And that means that I want you to be like this. For example, sometimes you just get bad clients. It's impossible to not get bad clients. I even get bad clients right now. I have one client of mine which is actually giving problems with the bank account, different client. We run the ads campaign, we get the leads, we get him the people interested and all that stuff. I ask for how is it going? She doesn't like she probably leaves me on red 7 out of 10 times. And
I
she
get
knows that doing that, she's not gonna argue anything to me because it's her fault. Probably your clients don't get results and ask for refunds and shit like that because you don't set the right expectations. So stop fucking doing
No,
that,
because I
please.
attract the right clients, and the right clients always get results. That's the point. And you know what? Like the moment you set expectations clearly, you never have these types of problems, bro. You have fucking clients like you that do your work, that do their work. So me and my team can come in, implement the things we need, help you with the things we need, give you the one-on-one support we need, and we'll make it work. It's the point, right? Like that's why I like that efficiency, and I've decided as well. I can go into selling a fucking course right now on autopilot. You know what I mean? Doing the things that I could do to scale my company to $500,000 a month, and I could get there in 2 months without a doubt. But serving clients one on one, giving them the experience that they need and deserve for them to be able to scale, and the priority of building your reputation in the first 3 years based on testimonials is more important. And I think you're on the same path. And these things are very important. And I'm looking for people that are on the same path in that direction instead of just building a short term company that doesn't have any value to add towards the world. You know what I mean?
You said it clear, loud and clear, bro.
Cool, brother. Listen, how has your life changed? Let's talk about something positive, bro. We went to completely
Wow,
down towards the direction.
wow.
How has their life changed? How much money,
Honestly, honestly, sometimes I think that, well, I well know that I do not care about money. Like, yes, I care about money because money is important and money is part of the lifestyle. But guys, the feel of satisfaction when you have hit a goal, which you've been thinking a
about
lot,
for
you've
money?
been visualizing, you've been trying to manifest, you've been working on, you like proving everybody wrong. That feeling it's just getting me nervous talking about that because it's so strong. I wouldn't trade any money for not having that feeling ever again. Like that feeling is the thing, the reason why I wake up every day, the feeling of achievement. I do not care if I have 1 million on my bank account. I literally do not care. I care about saying I'm gonna have 1 million and having that 1 million. I do not care about the money. Money is you just spend it. The important thing is to have that confidence that whenever you set one intention, you're gonna make it. Like that feeling, if you ever have a challenge with anything, I am gonna overcome it just as I've done previously.
And then ultimately striving through the pain and solving that problem and achieving the goal that you want gives you the most
Yeah.
satisfaction
And,
ever.
and sometimes, man, uh, some people will say on the internet, men don't cry, bro. I have cried. I've cried several times. Like I have, I've had that desperation on my life with the business, and with other stuff. And when you actually make it, priceless, bro, priceless. That makes you a man that, bro, like it's difficult to put into words, but that makes you that person, bro. That makes you that guy, bro.
Yeah, brother. You said that very, very well. And I think you make a very good point because um, sometimes the moment you just realize that going through pain becomes ultimately gets you ultimately towards creating a bigger result is worth it more than not going towards the pain and then not choosing the hard path, achieving nothing in life.
Yeah,
It's about comfort now and a hard time later, or hard time now and comfort later. Every
yeah.
decision you'll make in life is hard. The only way you can make it easy is if you spend time on solving it, or if you spend money on someone that can help you solve it. It's one of the two. You either leverage your money or you
Like,
leverage your time, and it's whatever the fuck you want.
guys, understand it, bro. Don't try to save money when you're making 2 grand a month, bro. Don't
Exactly,
try to
right?
save money when you're making that, bro. Get the right help. That's something I've always done. I
Yeah.
paid for a lot of mentors, a lot of help, a lot of coaching, like a lot of stuff I paid. And I'm glad I've done all of that because that's made me the person I am today.
Of course.
That's given me this knowledge. That's put me into this situation. So
Yeah.
please, if you're making few free money, don't try to save it. Or at least that's my advice. That's
Of course, that's
how my
your
brain
advice.
works.
People can
Maybe,
decide what they do, but
maybe it does work for you differently, but if you're not making the money you want to do, mm,
there you go,
you
right?
know what
There
I
you
mean.
go, right? No, listen, brother. I agree, brother. We can talk. I think we can talk for another 2 hours. I'm happy to talk with you for another 2 hours, but I think we got to leave that for a nice podcast in Cape Town in like a month from now.
You
What do you think?
exactly, bro. We leave it. We leave it for Cape Town. Cape
Leave
Town
on
sunset.
sunsets,
We leave
bro.
it.
Marshmallows, bro. We just started a new thing with marshmallows. Whoa, we have a lot of girls coming over, with a lot of fucking friends coming over, bro. It's gonna be fucking crazy. It's gonna be a very good time, and you'll be there. You for sure will be there. So it's gonna be fucking fun. Brother, last question. I
Let's get
think you
it.
already answered it clearly, but what would you suggest, or what would you tell people if they're thinking on the fence of working with me? Um, they should do.
A good question. I actually want to take some time to think about it.
That's completely fine.
You're never gonna regret. You're never gonna regret. Just go all in this guy. Don't step a feet and don't go that way. I want to walk with him, but I'm not sure. Decision, you have to be 100% confident. Make it work. He's gonna help you. He's a good guy. He's helped me. Bro, let's just repeat it because I actually want to give a good advice to people, but like if you're thinking to work with me or not, just be 100% confident. He's gonna help you. You're never gonna regret. Your money is not gonna be better spent anywhere, where you just buy random shit stuff or you get another mentor. I got this mentor. Actually, I took 6 months or something like that to start working with him. If I actually done that before, I would have gotten results 6 months before. So
I remember
literally,
that, bro. We were
if you're
texting
thinking
back and
about,
forth. I was like, bro, is this guy gonna convert at any time or what? Do I would just waste my time on this bullshit lead? No.
bro, exactly that, man, exactly that. So guys, just make it. I recommend it, bro. I do not think that. mm, I just know that you're gonna make your money back like 10, 20, 50 times when you're confident about it. Like this guy works. If you do not get results, it's because you do not work. So actually be sure that you're the kind of person to make it work. That's something as well that I have to mention because there's some people that I've seen in other communities, some people super skeptical, thinking that everyone is a scammer or is just running a Ponzi scheme or stuff like that, ridiculous stuff that is just pain to your ears. So actually, if you want to work with him, know that the only reason why you wouldn't get results is because of you not wanting to do the work and not being humble enough. That's what I want to say. Maybe it's a little bit of a harsh message, but guys, he's the real deal.
I
That's the
appreciate
only
that,
thing I'm
bro.
going to say anymore.
Thank you for that, brother. I first of all, I appreciate that you've talked with me for the past 40 minutes. I think 30 minutes, 20 minutes, hour. I don't even
40
fucking
minutes.
what
Damn.
40
Damn.
minutes? No way. We'll continue in Cape Town. We should do a podcast, and I think we will. So that's going to be fucking amazing.
Let's run it, bro.
Do you want to add anything to? Do you want to add anything to say? Do you want to have any last advice that you want to give to people, or anything?
Believe in yourself, you know, believe in yourself. You can make it work. But believing in yourself also means taking big risks, you know, because I've just realized that the more risk I take, the more successful I become. Whether it is with money, whether it is with relationships, whether it is with health, you know, the more risk I take, and that sounds super salesy. I know that. But the more risk I take, the more new things that I try, the better it works out. It's just like that. And again, believe in yourself. You can do it. Like making money is not rocket science. Everyone can do that. There's literally
Correct.
dumb people that do that. So do not think that you're not in good enough or any less. No, you can do it, bro.
Bro, so fucking true, man. Listen, we gotta fucking stop it here. People are gonna, the retention is insanely fucking high, but we cannot keep going for fucking another 2 hours. Listen, bro, Santos, I fucking appreciate you, bro. I'm looking forward to keep working with you in the upcoming months and fucking years. We're gonna make something great happen. 2025 is gonna become a good year for all of us, bro.
Let's run it.
Fucking 100 million
Bro,
rev. We gonna
bro, I have one question. I
huh?
have one question.
Tell me, bro.
Can we go to an MMA cage in Cape Town?
I'll fierce it. I'll fierce it, bro. Bro, I have some other clients. Max is an MMA. I think he's doing boxing, kickboxing. So, bro, you gotta do some fights. You gotta do some fights. I'm down,
Bro, I want to fight with him 100%.
bro.
I
Let's
I
run it,
don't know
bro.
how you say it. Run it, bro.
Oh,
Run it,
let's
bro.
run it,
I like
bro.
it.
I'll figure it out. I'll get us a Porsche and a Range Rover. I'll fix. I want to go to a wine tasting. I want to do some fucking sunset volleyball. I want to play some soccer. We'll do some MMA. We'll do some boxing, some kickboxing. We'll go for some parties, bro. You know, we'll do some crazy stuff. Trust me, it's gonna be a good time. You're gonna have a good time, bro. Don't
Well,
worry about it,
I do not know how to feel, but I'm gonna tell you some private stuff, man. And when it comes to partying, it's gonna feel weird, bro, because you know that last time I went on a party was when I was broke Santos like 3 years ago, and I just have a far like drunk, you know, chasing girls, not getting any, not making money, eating shit, you know. It was a completely different person, and I just when I think about partying, it just comes to me that this bad feeling, you know,
bro.
which I
Partying
had
is
back
fun when
then,
you do
and
it the right way. That's the point, bro. These Cape Town parties, trust
yeah,
me, bro. I
yeah.
have the right friends there that organize the right parties. The parties are fun when they're the cool parties, not when they're the fucking like. That's the point. So I'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, and we'll catch you soon.
All right, man.